everyone, good day! In this video presentation, we will talk about first on how to prepare for emergencies, and I will discuss the first topic. The second topic is first in emergencies and will be discussed by Nina. The third topic is about reporting accident by Molly, and next is about promoting safety by Shella. And the next topic is about safety committee and will be discussed by Angel. Hi again everyone, by the way I'm Maylene and I will talk about first on how to prepare for emergencies so that we are always ready for any emergencies that may come. We all have a responsibility to prepare for emergencies and disasters. First, we have to be aware of emergencies. Second, we have to plan for those emergencies. Third, we can prepare, and then finally, it's important that we connect with our community. So remember that emergency happened without warning. And being prepared for these emergencies allow you to be that much more safe and that much more comfortable. Second, it's important that you plan for emergencies. I suggest that you write down important contact information for your families, but also home services. Third, it's important to prepare for emergencies. You should have extra supplies and equipment on hand, whether it's at home or your workplace. Some important items to include are water, non-perishable food items, a can opener, flashlights, extra batteries, matches, lighters, candles, and especially the copy of your important documents. And also, you can store seeds so that you can grow your own food and you can preserve your own food. And one of the example is the mungo seeds. And finally, remember to connect with community because they're gonna keep you informed about emergency and disasters. Knowing what to do in an emergency is very important.
Hi, this is Nina Marie and we will gonna talk about first aid in emergencies. So, let's start. When emergency strikes, there is no time for us to research about safety of our family and our own. So, it's a very good idea to learn about first aid methods. You never know when a situation will arise that will demand for quick thinking and cool nerves and an adequate knowledge. So, let's start. Here are the steps. First, be prepared for an emergency. First step to emergency preparedness is education. Take time to learn about the most common emergency situations and research which type of natural disaster are most likely to affect in your community. Next, second is type of emergencies. Whether an accident or results in minor or even serious injuries. It's important to learn how to respond quickly. Next, third is injury prevention. Taking prevention measures to avoid injuries is far better than trying to mend the problem afterwards. So, a few common good practices may go a long way. And next is fourth, emergency action steps. So, for emergency action steps, a clear emergency action plan is a good way to streamline your response. If you break down your plan into steps, you'll save be sure to know exactly what to do. Next, the fifth and the last is finally the first aid method. Just knowing what to do is often the hardest part. In addition, it's a good idea to put together a first aid kit so you'll have an item on hand when an emergency occurs. So these are all the steps and all the tips during emergency. So I hope you learned something in this video. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Steps on how to report an accident. Remember, when we are reporting for an accident, don't forget the 5 W's. Number 1, who? Who were the person involved? Who else get witness of the accident? Get some contact information about them. Number 2, what? What actions and advance happen? Start from the beginning and go point by point or event by event and include much details as possible on how did the event unfolded. Number 3, when or when did happen? Of course, don't forget the date and the time that the accident happened, depending on the type of accident. Always remember, write the right time and when did the accident happen. Number 4, where? Where exactly did the accident take place? Of course, include address or sites near objects or buildings in order for the rescuer will be easy to find for the accident that you are reporting. Number 5, why? Which is this question, why? This is generally not as important because our job or your job is to stick to the clear and beautiful facts. So remember, when we are going to report an accident, so remember there's 3 things that I will about to say here, which is only include facts. Okay, that's the main thing when we are going to report for an accident or accident. So remember that, only include facts. Don't add on it. Don't go for the opinions of others. Just state for what you have witnessed there, and of course you are entitled to report what will happen. So number 2, if you have the phone in your pocket, don't forget to take photos, videos in order to have some evidence what totally happened there. And number 3, when we are going to report an accident, we should act and be professional in order to make the report formally, and of course to be clear to anyone's watching, to be clear to anyone information. So be professional while going a report. That's all. Thank you.
Hello everyone, Sheila here. So today we're talking about promoting safety. So how are we going to promote the safety, or in what ways? So here are some tips on how to promote or maintain the safety. It's either in our home or in our workplace. So here we go. So here are the tips on how to promote the safety or maintain the safety. So first is discipline yourself. Of course, that thing or that need will begin in you, in me. Because how will you teach or train the your family, or let's just say your, yes, your family, or when you when you in your um if you're let's put like this, that you're the manager of that said company, and you are the one to train. Yes, how are you going to train them if you if you don't know how? So see, so let's begin with yourself. So second is train your employee, or train the inside of your family. That's how, that's how will be that's how will we how will we promote the safety. Third is partner with occupational clinicians, of course. And a fifth is, no, fourth is use labels and signs. So these tips is usually used in the company. Yes, but there are others, in the family that they like to use some labels and signs, especially to those who have children, like toxic things. You have to label it like these toxic things and food and like that, right? So in the company, so they usually use this tip. So next is keep things clean, of course. How are you, maintain the safety or promote the safety if the environment is very dirty, right? Next is make sure employees have the right tools and have regular equipment inspections. Yes, very understandable. And next is encourage stretcher breaks. Next is implement safety protocols from the start. Of course, there are, when we say protocols, there are policies. Yes, you have to, in order to, in order for them to be guide. Yes, what what will they do, okay, what will they do next. So you have to set some rules or some protocols. Next is keep an open dialogue. So what does it mean? Of course, you have to be let's just say approachable. If you're the manager of the said company, or if you're the head of your family, you have to be approachable. Yes, like you have to be open, like for any suggestions, concerns, questions, or whatsoever. So you have to be open. And lastly is have regular meetings on workplace, or in at home safety. So in the house or in your home, there would be let's just say a place where you can receive your visitors. And of course, the company, there are no company regular meetings in workplace safety. So there are important meetings. Next is have regular meetings on workplace safety. So of course, you have to meet all the time. No, not all the time, but or once a month like that, or once a week. No, to check or what happened, or to check what are we going to do next, and in order just like that. So that's it. That's our those are the tips that to promote some safety in your home or in your workplace. So thank you. That's all.
Good day, everyone. My name is Angel Hinirali. I will be discussing the safety communities. So, what is the safety communities? Bring together workers and employers through regularly scheduled meeting
where safety issues are addressed. The goal of the safety communities is to create and nurture a culture of the safety. Purpose of the safety communities is to help reduce the risks of the workplace injuries and illnesses and ensure the compliance with federal and the state health and the safety regulations. How to start that the follow 5 steps of the creating a successful safety communities. The first one is write a permission statement. Next is the encourage reverse viewpoints. The third one is the set specific goals. The fourth one is provide the resources of the fix problems. And then lastly, the follow best practice of the effective meetings. The value of the safety communities are encourage the employee participation and provide available communication between employees and management. Through regular meeting, they become a setting for creative problem solving and information gathering. Further, the safety communities provide a mechanism for employee recognition. Who should be on the safety community? A safety community should include the following. First one is the chairperson. The second one is the vice chairperson. The third one is the secretary. And the fourth one is general members. The general members should be made up of the individual from various areas and levels of the organization that represent the administration, operating department, and the staff personnel. So why are the safety communities is important? A health and safety communities can be important way to improve the condition of the job. And effective communities can help prevent the injury and illnesses on the job, increases awareness of the health and the safety issues among the workers, supervisors, and managers.